In a long-awaited speech on China, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said Thursday that Washington was engaged in a vigorous competition with Beijing in order to preserve the world order, but denied any desire to enter into a new Cold War.
We are not looking for conflict or a new Cold War. To the contrary, we're determined to avoid both. We don't seek to block China from its role as a major power, nor to stop China, or any other country for that matter, from growing their economy or advancing the interests of their people.
But Beijing felt slandered by the speech of the head of the American diplomacy, who judged that China posed the most serious risk of questioning the international order.
Blinken's speech is verbose and full of stratagems. In essence, he spreads false information, exaggerates the Chinese threat, interferes in China's internal affairs and China's domestic and foreign policies. The objective is to contain and suppress China's development and maintain U.S. hegemony and power. China is very unhappy and strongly opposes this speech.
U.S. President Joe Biden, who often presents the current world in an opposition between democracies and autocracies, believes that this decade will be decisive. According to Antony Blinken, the United States recognizes that it will be difficult to change the path of China and the ambitions of President Xi Jinping.
China is the only country with both the intent to reshape the international order and, increasingly, the economic, diplomatic, military, and technological power to do it.
U.S. President stirred a bit of controversy in recent months by indicating that the United States is ready to defend Taiwan militarily. His Secretary of State, meanwhile, accused China of exerting increasing coercion on Taiwan and raising tensions around the island.
While our policy has not changed, what has changed is Beijing's growing coercion, like trying to cut off Taiwan's relations with countries around the world and blocking it from participating in international organizations. And Beijing has engaged in increasingly provocative rhetoric and activity.
The answer was quick and firm from Beijing.
The United States is the inventor and synonym of coercive diplomacy, coercing targets regardless of size, distance, friend or enemy. The United States is used to intimidation. The international community has suffered from that. The sole problem of the United States should have been corrected a long time ago.
Blinken's intervention has put China back at the center of U.S. geopolitical concerns after several months monopolized by the war in Ukraine.